What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Coaster. This is episode 8 now on the series. You guys may notice the place is looking like a ghost town. We don't have anyone in the queues. We don't have anyone in the park at all other than our employees. Now, I did make a couple of changes off camera, starting off over here with the queue for Quick Draw. I did change it up a little bit. It was starting to get a little packed. So we have a new layout here. I'll add decoration and whatnot later on. Nothing else is new on this side of the park. If we come over here, the only addition that I made was made these two buildings into one. So it is now just one big food court. So with that being said, I did have to delete the old building and unfortunately hire some new staff. So this guy here, Owen Escobar, he's new. Milford Mack, he's the OG. DeWitt Ferris, I think he's new as well, so they have to get learned up and trained. So you can probably tell that I did close down the park, and the reason that I did that is because I'm hoping that maybe people are going to start flooding down this path here, but I'm hoping they go to the information booth first. That way we can start selling a little bit more priority passes. So we have the information kiosk sort of advertising for everywhere in the park. I'm going to go ahead and alter that a little bit and make sure Quick Draw is in there. Make sure we get all these stores over here in there as well. So let's do one big old selection over the whole park, and that should be plenty. 19 out of 50, that'll do it. Okay, so challenges we have 39 people visit your restaurant for 1 month in a row, have a restaurant with at least 2 rooms, and have a hotel with at least 2 rooms. What I think we're going to be doing today, I don't know if I'm going to have time to add the restaurant, we'll see, but I do want to make a mega mall, just the biggest mall you've ever seen, and then I also want to see if we can't add a hotel. I have a pre-built hotel that actually looks pretty good, so I made this actually a long time ago when I first heard about this game, and honestly I think it turned out pretty nice. It does have a pretty good queue scenery rating, so it should be at 100%, I think, but it's a pretty expensive building. And the other reason that I wanted to close the park is we were getting money hand over fist. Now, we don't need that much money right now. I wanted to sort of have this be at least kind of difficult, but it's been honestly a breeze for us so far. Now, in terms of location for the mega mall, I think right back here in this open area, like as you enter the park, I would like this right side over here to sort of be the food court, the shopping center, that type of stuff, maybe the hotel as well. And then the rest of the park, obviously I want the rides, the attractions, and that sort of stuff. So I will show you guys my mall blueprint. It's called Mall, obviously. It says Mall on the front here. It's got the 2G colors going on there. So it's pretty basic. On the inside, it just has some shop centers. It comes without shops, so we'll have to add the shops later on. This big section right there in the middle, that is going to be a staircase. I also added some skylights in there that I think are going to look pretty good. But it's a nice looking building. It matches the same sort of design as our food courts, and I think it's gonna look pretty good. So before we build that, we're gonna have to get a path system figured out here. So I wanna do a grid from here and try to keep everything in the same grid. So we're gonna put a path here, and let's see if we can fit that in there now. We might have to bring it out a little more. Oh no, that could work. So I think it's 8 wide and was it 5 deep? So that's going to be the main floor plan. Now in the back over here, we do have to build a staircase. So we'll put a staircase right here. That should snap into place. And then it's going to have to lower back off. But right here, this is where it gets kind of tricky. So I'll take this around. There we go. Something like that. And then right here, this is the part that it has to go up once more. So if we put a staircase there, and I don't know if we should be using the same floor for this. I almost wonder if we should do the wood. I think this will look okay. So now we have to try to square up this corner right here. The building itself is square. We can't have a round staircase in a square area. We'll bring a path off over here. Now we're gonna need like a ramp, and then it has to go flat again. And I think if we use, let's get rid of these. If we use this grid, that should be the perfect height to make that square. Awesome. Okay. So now that we have that out of the way, let's get rid of this path that we had to make over here. And now we have to make the upstairs. So let's grab not that grid. We're gonna have to bring a path off of this and then select the grid. So we'll do that there, select this grid, and then we can start bringing this around as well. Now, the actual structure that I built does have a opening in the center. So if we delete that, that'll allow the skylight to go through the upstairs here, and that'll let light down into the downstairs area. The only problem I'm gonna have is actually lining this up. If we place it there, we can do the advanced move and move it around that way. Maybe that'll be a little bit easier. I think we did it. I'm gonna put that right there. So we have a mall now in the back lot. We got a Planet Coaster sign back here, those globe signs as well. We'll have to update the advertisement area for these and the actual mall sign. The shops in here are empty, so we're gonna have to fill these with gift shops and different things like that. But look at this main entryway from the upstairs with the skylights up at the top. That looks so good. I'm really proud of this building. It didn't take me too long to actually build. To complete this path, we're gonna have to grab one of these and see about taking it over to there. Actually, you know what? I kind of want this to be a little bit bigger. Maybe we should make the path a little larger. Okay, now we just have to connect this back up. Right there looks good. And then we do have to connect these. Awesome. Okay, so we have a pretty big path back here now. That's gonna come in handy because we do have to put the hotel back here as well. I don't know where I want the hotel at necessarily. I feel like we should leave space on this side for more rides and attractions. I don't know, maybe we could put the hotel on this side actually. Let's see, if we put it right here, is that gonna be too close to the path on the back side? I don't think so. Let's expand this some more just so we can make sure. Okay, so let's plop this hotel down. This is like the most elegant designed hotel I think I could have possibly made. I'm pretty proud of it. What about right there? Is that clipping anything? Actually, that's pretty solid. That looks good. Now the hotel obviously isn't gonna match any of the other buildings because I did make it a long time ago. Yeah, I guess that looks pretty good. Put a path right there. You can't see the path after it goes underneath these hedges, so I think that'll be okay. So let's check out the hotel here. We have Hotel GG. We're gonna change this to, obviously GG, that's my initials. We're gonna do Hotel 2G. I don't even think I had a YouTube channel actually when I made this hotel. That's how long ago this happened. All right, so in Hotel 2G, we have 10 standard bedrooms and we have 5 luxury bedrooms with a 70% scenery rating. That's fair. I remember it being better than that, but that's okay. It has room service, a restaurant, internet access, a spa, a gym, and an arcade. And it has a maxed out prestige, so that's perfect. Oh yeah, that's right. If you have too many rooms, then the prestige level starts to go down, so we will leave that there. We might have to delete some of these rooms. I think on the inside of this, there's actually, yeah, there's a ton of rooms that aren't connected. Yeah, I remember when I first built this, I was under the impression that, okay, oops, I didn't mean to delete that. That we just have to basically fill an entire building with rooms. But that does hurt you in the long run because even if you don't have all of those rooms connected, you're still paying for the monthly running cost. So it ended up hurting my first save, my first theme park pretty badly. So we're gonna try to fix that before we actually open this place up. We want 10 standard rooms and 5 luxury rooms, I think should be the perfect amount here. All right, I think it looks pretty good. So we will have that opening up. The mall, we will have that opening up as well. We do have to add a couple of shops in here though. We're gonna go into shops and facilities and let's add the gift shops that we have. We only have 3, so I think we'll leave the 4 spaces down on the main floor probably for the food. Most malls I think have a food court. So let's get a Hats Fantastic up here. I should probably check to make sure that we don't have any more. Wow, they have a great song. To make sure that we don't have any more researchable facilities here. So we got Just a Memento, that's gonna go over there. And then Looney Balloons, we'll put this over on this side. So with those 3 gift shops over there, let's go ahead and add another facility. Oh, we're gonna have to get back into editing this building. So we already have Cosmic Cow milkshakes and we already have gulpy soda. Let's do coffee upstairs. We got a Street Fox coffee. We'll put that one there. And then let's go downstairs. Right here, we're gonna put the Pip Shot water. That's gonna go right there. Obstructed by what? Oh, the path, duh. Okay, now we should be able to add the Pip Shot water right here. Rotate that around. We'll put water there. Let's do smoothies maybe over here. I don't know, so that's what, 2 drink places already? Most malls have a smoothie place, so we gotta add some smoothie in here. And then let's go into food shops. We're gonna get stuff that we don't already have. So, churros. Who doesn't love a good churro? We'll add a churro shop right here. Let's do a Tiki Chiki, just because I like the name of it. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about right there. Okay, so we should have plenty of stores in the mall now. Let's see, we added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more vendors. So 3 more vendors, that will bring us to 20. So we'll have 20 vendors for 15 shops. That way they can all alternate. All right, now for the work roster, we do have to change this. So let's add the mall in here. Okay, so this will be our new vendor roster. Now we're gonna have to make sure all of our vendors are under the vendors roster. Okay, so we should have all of our vendors on the vendor roster now, and everyone has the same outfit. And I think I was able to edit all of these as well. Of course, those shops aren't open. Let's hit play here, just so we have them open. There we go. He's looking good. Everyone's rocking the same fit now, I hope. Ooh, not you though. So we got 28,000 bucks in the bank. Everyone's got to get paid the same amount, so we're going to do 150 bucks for all of our vendors. We're going to be making stupid money yet again, especially with the addition of all of these stores. So I am not even worried about paying these guys an arm and a leg, guys and girls. All right, it is finally time. Let's go ahead and hit play here. We will open this sucker back up. We don't do that there, do we? We do it right there. All right, so we still aren't charging for people's entry. I do think we should add another security camera here really quick. I am just so excited for people to start coming into the park again, dude. It's been a minute. It has definitely been a minute. Let's rotate this around, put a security camera right there. I don't think we want to many security cameras. I think I remember a guest trait being like they feel like they're being watched or something along those lines. So we'll try to keep those to a minimum. Maybe we'll just have to up our personnel on our security front. Yeah, dude, look at that. The park is starting to get flooded with people yet again. We're up to 1,200 people in here now. And it does look like a couple of people are stopping at the information booth. Obviously not a ton, but that's okay. It is going to take people a minute to start funneling into the food court once again and start going into the mall. Typically, visitors like to go into the park first, ride some rides, and then they'll come out into the shopping centers and whatnot. Something I want to mention over here, guys. You see all these rocks right here? Each one of those I had to place individually to make this rock path around the fountain. I don't remember how many hours it took me to build this hotel, but let's just say it was a lot. So I hope you guys like that. Again, I did build it a long time ago. This mall, I think, took me an hour and a half to build. It wasn't anything crazy. This is sort of like a Bob's Burgers type of situation with our grand reopening. We'll probably have to close stuff down and do something similar now, but we made $23,000 in the first month of being reopened. Have a hotel with at least 2 rooms. We got that one done. That's 1,100 bucks in our pocket. Food court's not looking too hot, but that's probably just because everyone's on the rides. The queues are looking nice. Everything's filling up pretty quickly. Oh God, really quickly. We might have to get a couple more rides in here, dude. Teacup's queue is backed all the way up to the entrance. Look at the queue. Ooh, someone's using the priority pass. That's what I like to see, dude. That's good news, dude. I'm really happy with this park. It's turning out awesome. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're not yeah, I was gonna say, you're not gonna let priority go ahead? Shops and facilities, we are losing $2,000. Hopefully we can pick things up here. Should we fast forward a little bit just to see what happens? Kamikaze has broken down. Let's do a refurb on that. Ah, dang it. Before I opened the park, I wanted to make sure every ride was refurbished, but that's okay. If a ride breaks down, we'll do a refurb on it. Shouldn't be a problem. Lifetime guest sales, there it is, boys. 236. So closing the park and reopening it definitely helped us out there. That's looking so much better. Just for lulz, I do kind of want to go on the coaster again. It's been a minute since we've been on here, and we are off. I'm seriously so proud of this coaster, you guys. So proud of this thing. I think it just turned out phenomenal. I love how it goes through the Ascendance queue now, too. I think that looks really nice. Up and around. Go 14 miles per hour up that thing. That's nuts. It's subtle. It's very chill. But at the same time, everybody loves it. It's super fast. I just want to see what would happen if we were to do some marketing campaigns. We can do 3 at a time. Ideal for larger parks. We're not exactly a large park. You know what? Let's do the larger park ones. Let's do 3 of these. I'm going to turn off auto renew. I just want to try this once. If we stand right here and hit fast forward, let's see how many people start flooding into here with those advertisements out there. Oh yeah, dude, here they come. Look at all of these people. That's insane. We're gonna go from 1,600 to like 3,000 in a matter of seconds. I can't believe the advertisements work that well. Look at the amount of people here. We're gonna need a second entrance. Why would you not go through an alternate entrance? That literally makes no sense. Huh, that's really, really strange. You would think people would want to use that. Well, in that case, we're not doing that. Okay, we'll stick with 1 entrance then. I don't know why that would matter at all. All right, challenges. We had a profit challenge, achieve a monthly profit of $1,000. What do they think we are? Chumps? That's pocket change. All right, Dewey McGuire, I'd say you're set, dude. You're ready to go. Help keep the park clean. I can't believe that we would need that many janitors. This park really isn't that large. Granted, everything is pretty well spread out, but it's also pretty well condensed, I think. I've seen a couple of other people make parks that are much, much smaller than this, much more densely populated with rides, but I like the flow of this. I think having these main paths here that split off, I think that's a good thing. We definitely need to get people starting to go down this other path over here, so maybe we could do another flat ride, maybe another coaster. Actually, that's a pretty good idea. Help people get down the other main strip. All right, research ready to be revealed. Let's see what we got going on here. Summit and Plummet. What is this one actually called? In Descent. That one looks cool. Pinnacle of Speed. The Zenith. That's dope. It only holds 8 people per car, though. That's kind of weak. 420 Blaze It has broken down. The F25. That one actually looks like an older BMW. That's pretty sweet. All right, let's refurb 420 Blaze It once more. But there is a ton more stuff that I want to do to this park. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. But I do think that is going to do it for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.